Howdy, it's Clara again. I'm sure we'll stop needing these recaps at some point. Annahoozle, last we left off, Toldred escaped, throwing everyone into chaos. I heard Lasso got a midnight visit from her. With that wrapped up, we headed to Roni, shopping at Bobby's to get some stylish gloves to cover up our marks. We had hoped to find the Asiago boys there, but alas, all we found was a note at the dock office that said, sorry we had to scoot. We don't want to be found right now. P.S. If this really is our glitter face, we're not in Tassin. Love, Vale. Do you remember what Vashra said about the cabin? Well, we decided to head back, renting a Triceratops named Mako to speed up the trip. If you hear us saying he-ya and fuck off, those are his go and stop commands respectively. Avendora made friends with some crows along the way, but y'all haven't missed much of our travel to Laco. You're all caught up. Enjoy.
Sorry,
Yeah, no. Anyways. You guys are a day out from Laco, 2 days from the cabin, and like 3-4 days from the southern side of Winter's Nest, where both Avendora and Clara, strangely, have agreed that you might want to take a little trip out there. I believe you have just woken up, or you're on the... Yeah, you guys just woke up.
Well, I guess it's time to head out. Did we want to stop through Laco or just kind of go through it? I know that we don't really have any business there, but we could say hi. It's not really that important.
It's up to you all. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to say, hi to the friends we've made there.
Yeah, maybe we can get some advice or I can get some advice on how to get Marco to stop eating pine trees.
what if we find an alternative food source there? You could walk him around and
Just
could
feed them the
also
food.
work.
things.
Feed them the food we were given. He's
Yeah,
like
but
a
he doesn't
child.
like that.
Well, he's like a child. You gotta make him eat it.
Yes, you can make a child eat what it doesn't want to eat.
With some stern parenting, sure.
When do children get to choose what they want to eat?
Apparently, we
I
haven't
had the
whatever
same
our daughters
question.
from.
Well, no, I just, you can't okay. So you might not understand it, but the children I've had to deal with fly away from me. I can't follow. I can't.
Well, I don't really understand the issue. They just take what they get. That's how children work. And maybe a little bit more if they can, but they're not like, some kind of nobility that's like, you must give me exactly what I want. It's not a thing that happens.
Oh, you haven't met the children that I have.
Okay.
So what do you think?
That some children are spoiled, that's for sure. Others, I would agree with Clara. Will take what they can get.
So I was specifically asking about Marco, but yeah, thank you for.
All right.
Yeah, I think the issue at hand is probably more important. That's true. I think we maybe could get some advice from the Martooks, but still not super important. But if we're going through Laco anyway.
I think mine as well.
So is that settled then?
Yeah.
Right.
I guess from this point, we probably just take the next day of travel towards Laco.
Yeah. You guys are close enough to Laco that you will not need to roll for encounter. But the next day,
Nice.
Do you stay out in the woods at night and then go in during the morning, or just go in during the night?
How late?
Is it like
I'd
early morning
say
or?
pushing like 8 to 10 p.m.
Oh,
That might be okay. Probably.
yeah, I think
alright.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Just after sundown, so you know, if there's an inn in Laco, it should still be somewhat operational.
Yeah, we remember the inn.
All right. So you guys head on. Head into town. Marco, I will ask, will Larsa just repeatedly ritual cast Speak with Animals every morning? Now that she can have it for in a long have it up until the next long rest. If she ritual casts it.
Sure. Yeah. Just
Uh,
hearing all of the animal voices every
Yeah.
day.
The one day you forget, you're just staring at a squirrel trying to communicate with you, and like, why isn't this? Wait,
Speak to me.
you head into town to the night. With oh my god, George, stop. I have a friend named George, and he's at 8 messages now. He's having a panic attack. Anyways, and not about a D&D thing, not an actual panic attack.
Okay.
Anyways, you guys head in. Don't really see anybody in the streets, but that kind of tracks, being as that most of these people are farmers or herders or just mine workers. So nighttime is dead time. There's a nice orange glow over everything from the lanterns. That's about it.
Or was it just a bar where Koro worked, or was that like also an inn to stay in?
Brass bullet. Yeah.
Brass Bullet.
I was absent the last time we were in Laco, other than the dog quest.
Okay.
So
Make a history check.
or
What was the question?
I was asking. Oh, that is a very low
What, me?
number.
Oh,
No, if Koro ran a bar or an inn.
Yeah, that's 6.
It was a tavern.
Yes.
We stayed there.
Oh, did we stay there?
I
I don't remember staying there. I
we
remember
did.
getting a room, but it was to discuss something
Well, it had
privately.
rooms. So
yeah,
it's a
because
tavern.
no,
Got rooms.
you guys slept in the Martuk's barn and then in the Martuk's house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You guys get a room?
Yeah, after taking the bigger
Right.
quest.
Right.
Right,
Or
with
talk-
the
using
So
sending
it is an
stone.
inn.
Okay.
Mainly a bar, but there's like 3 rooms. I remember now. Yeah, and you
Well, I guess
guys
that works.
head into the Brass Bullet. Koro is currently behind the counter. Looks like he's eating something. Oh,
Howdy.
hello.
We were stopping by and we were wondering if we could get a room for the night.
Yes, for each of you.
The 4 of us, yes.
We only have 3 rooms, and one is currently occupied.
I'm sure we can split 2 rooms between the 4 of us.
Sure.
Huh? Boys and girls, I
Oh,
presume?
That's how you feel about it, Joe?
What does that mean?
That is the most passive aggressive way I've heard that said.
Gee,
It's supposed to be passive aggressive.
That
I
sounded
can't
so
tell if
passive
that's
aggressive.
Laura coming out,
Okay, you don't
or if
want to
that's
sleep
Peanut
in the
being
same
like,
room as me.
fine, it's a
Okay.
one episode session, and I'm gonna be passive aggressive the whole time.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
No.
that will be 4 copper per room.
Claire's gonna reach in her bag and pull out 8 copper for that.
Yeah. Sat down. He produces 2 keys. They are just down the hall.
Thank you kindly. She'll take the keys. Guess hand one of them off to Crash.
Just leave Marco outside.
He's a good boy. We can trust him.
What if we take him to the barn?
I'm gonna tell him to stay there. Just stay right there.
Marco's just like, okay, and kind of like gets down to where his like feet are like spread out in front of him. 2 back legs are kind of curled up like the corgis do. Kind of like lays down, wiggles in the snow a little bit. I'll sleep right here.
He's loafing.
Loafing.
Cute.
This
Loafing Triceratops.
this 12-foot tall this 12-foot tall Triceratops is loafing
With a bunch of birds on his back.
with a bunch of birds on this. Yeah.
Okay. Going.
You guys go inside, and the 2 rooms are sparse, to say the least. There is a singular bed that's maybe 3 feet across, maybe like 5 feet in length. No, there's no bed frame. It's just a mattress on the floor in both rooms.
Well, I suppose this is large enough for you, Lassa, but it's not really large enough for me. It's not a short joke. That's a fact. I'm not being passive aggressive.
No, it just sounded like you
Okay.
broke fuck. Yeah.
Well,
What does Avendor and Crash think about their rooms?
I think Avendor and Crash are pretty used to
Bare
not
bones.
needing much. It's a room.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, who's taking the mattress and who's taking the floor? Or is
Well,
Avendor and
Avendor
Crash
is-
sharing the mattress?
Well, Avendor doesn't typically sleep lying like a person.
That's true.
That's what I figured.
So I could just like spend the night T-posing on the mattress, but I think like there's a better solution to this.
Well, if you don't mind, I would like to take the mattress.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. You can. Yeah, go ahead.
Fair enough.
You see,
Alright.
it's so much easier. Like those two always argue whenever. Never mind.
Well, it's
You
mostly
understand?
well, Clara just likes to talk,
Yeah.
and I think it's just an excuse for her to talk. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess Larsa doesn't. Yeah, it is just. I need to sleep. I'm tired.
It would be a good idea. And yeah, I think we're just gonna head off to sleep
Yeah.
while continuing to badmouth Clara and Larsa.
I'll say, these are
camera.
very thin walls.
Wow.
Off camera.
That's it. How does passive perception stack up with these walls?
Oh no!
With your
Oh,
guys'
no.
You hear us just
With
absolutely
your passive
trashing
perception
you
of 15 and 17, you hear every word.
Oh.
two.
Oh.
Like the only one who wouldn't be able to hear through these walls right now was Avendora. Because
And I'm an owl. I'm supposed to be able to hear. I have advantage on hearing, and I just have terrible hearing.
that's when you're paying attention. It's background noise that fucks with you.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna make us do an improv scene.
Well,
Oh my god. And did you notice that Larsa just like never takes a shower?
Okay, well, we're going a bit far there. I mean, when's the last time you took a shower? I mean, we were on a boat. You could have just dived
I'm
off.
a cat. We don't shower.
I'm a bird. Neither do I. You just go into the snow. We're
Have
covered
you
by
never
snow.
seen a
It's
bird
so
bath
easy.
before?
Oh my god. Okay,
There's-
guys,
wait,
guys
sorry.
can
Elaborate.
hear you.
What is a bird bath?
I can just
Larsa,
imagine Avendora
hold up.
waking up in his room, turning around, and there's just Crash in his boxers cleaning himself. Like in the air, just making eye contact.
All right.
What?
I think we'll move on from there.
I'm gonna hit you up on that bird bath later. That sounds interesting.
I was not expecting so much gossip out of them. And I was not expecting, well, I expected about as much from Avendora, but I was not expecting the both of us to be targets from the both of them.
Not at all. Jeez. Ruthless a little bit.
Stings a little bit. You know, I
Vanguard.
think the two of them are actually quite nice travel partners. They're very capable. But that's really neither here nor there. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Hey, Crash, we fucked up.
Pretty sure I'm the only one who can hear that. But
she said it deliberately loudly.
okay. Well, she already hates you, so you're taking the fall.
That's not how this works. You take half of it. You take half the fall. Look, I can.
I'm already in bed pretending to sleep.
They can't hear you sleep. I can see your eyes. They're still open. You know they glow in the dark, right? Like you're still looking at me.
You know, respect isn't a currency that you share.
I don't carry currency.
That brings to mind some very accurate imagery.
Good night.
Good night.
Clara, if you would be more comfortable on the mattress, you are more than welcome to take that. I can sleep on the floor. No problem.
I appreciate it. I can grab out like the spare frumpy clothes from my bag as well if you want some sort of bedding.
Something to sit on, maybe.
All right.
Clara's gonna pull out the common clothes that she started with at the beginning of this and lay that out on the floor.
Gotcha.
Just bunch it together into a sitting pillow.
It's not the best arrangement, but let's try our best to sleep.
Before I sleep, I'm gonna the ribbon and seeds that I got from the crows. Is there like any blood on the ribbon? Or just like, is it dirty?
It's just a little dirty. There's no blood on there.
Okay. And then can I tell what kind of seeds they gave me?
Make a nature check.
Ooh, yay. Okay. That is a 16.
These I was gonna ask a question, then I realized you haven't sent me an entire document. Yeah, you do recognize these. These are noted as fire blooms. They are one of the very few plants that, strangely, are not magical, but they do put off some sort of heat.
Okay. All right. That's pretty much all I wanted to know. Now I'll sleep.
Yeah. So
Are there like bare lanterns in these that we?
there's candles. There's a singular candle in each room. You all rest. I have to know, what is Avendor doing to rest? Is he just standing in a corner?
Yeah. Just kind of like daytime, nighttime, but not like just like
Nice.
he's not trying to like cover anything specific. He's just huddling down. I need
The
to
night
look
goes
up how
by.
birds sleep.
The night comes, and
Yep, exactly
morning
how that
rises.
like huddling down with beacon feathers.
The morning
I said bored.
rises. You are all now fully rested.
This is accurate.
The mattresses were not entirely the most comfortable, but they sufficed.
Well, that was acceptable. Suppose we should get going. Did you want to talk to the Matuks before we headed out?
Yes. I just
All right.
want to know if there's something I can distract him with.
Laura's gonna pack up her
Mhm.
things and exit the room.
You leave. There are a number of people who are currently in the bar area now who seem to be eating breakfast of some kind. It's rather thick. There's large chunks of bread. Just looks like brown soup until they lift a spoon. There's like a meat chunk in there.
Laura's gonna quickly head over to the bar and just say,
I was just wondering if we could get like some quick jerky to go with something solid.
We have the stew, or I could sell you a bread.
Yeah, bread wax.
Yes. How many loaves?
Let's just make it full.
4 loaves. That will be 2 copper a piece.
I can go
Sure.
with that.
she'll
Oh.
hand over the 8.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Tesh is here? Or
I think so.
Sorry. We got friends over, and yeah, mermaid's birthday. I might peace out in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crash. Sorry.
I was gonna say, if Crash just takes a extra second in his room, in quotations, and just sleeps through the day as everybody else is running around talking to the Martuks and stuff like that, we can say that works if it works for you.
I'm gonna
I mean,
spend both sessions
I'll be there in spirit.
that
Okay.
we're in Laco pretty much completely away. What do I have against Laco? I gotta do some research.
Yeah, I think that It's probably not going to take that long to be in Laco. I think if we just had the extra day as well, it's not going to be like that big of a deal if it's not everyone's input,
Yeah.
you know?
I gotta fucking check something. It's only because of that fucking kid. I don't know why I wrote him like that.
Really have to roll for Toby.
I do have to roll for Toby. You have no fucking clue.
Ladies and gentlemen, roll for Toby.
He is a 10-year-old kid from a small town with a sense of adventure. You have no
10?
clue what I have to roll for this kid.
10?
Yeah, it's 10.
I don't think that was the case at first.
He has aged.
Alright.
I don't know.
It's aged in the
Aged.
month.
The case of reverse Benjamin Button.
I don't know. I have 10 writ.
That's
wrote
called
down.
aging.
Correct.
That's just aging. Reverse Benjamin Button is called being normal.
Got him.
Well, you know.
Oh yeah, Toby is 5 or 6. He is aged 4 years.
Yeah.
5 or 6.
It's like,
I have
what?
6 years old.
5 or 6. Wow, Toby's a lot younger than I thought he was, actually. I thought he was 12.
I'm gonna plant him at a solid 8 and call it good.
That's
Okay.
I
alright.
already had written down he was 6.
I had
Oh.
him remembered as 8, but my notes have him as 5 or 6.
I know he
have
was
6
sent
years
to
old
a
in my
demon
notes.
dimension and came back unscathed, which means
That's
must be
true.
totally
He
clean.
was 6. He aged 2 to 4
Yeah.
years in a demon dimension.
Anyways,
Canon.
fuck would I roll?
Not you, Canon. Like, it's
Yeah.
canon. Hey, it's canon. Yeah, I'll walk out.
Cool. Avendor, you're met with a snowball.
Ah, I have a thing. I have
He
a
can
thing.
catch projectiles.
I can.
This is similar to what's happened before.
It is. I'm gonna try to use deflect missiles. Roll for damage.
You catch it. It's a snowball.
All right. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn my head in the direction the snowball came from.
And not
Cool.
your shoulders.
You see Marco.
What? Sorry.
Like you catch the snowball to the side, your head just turns, and you're just looking at Marco, who is still asleep in the middle of the road.
Hmm. I'm going to. I'm gonna flap on. How tall is the roof?
It's a one-story building, so I'm gonna say like 10, 12 feet up.
12 feet. I'm gonna flap up and then mantle onto the roof, and kind of look around.
You climb up, and with this height, you can look over the crest and see a blue skin tiefling, kind of like hiding behind the crest of Marco.
I'm gonna stealth.
Imagine the crows are happy about that.
I'm gonna go into stealth. Fuck. Alright, so I got. Alright. I got a glorious 9.
9.
On stealth.
He's 10. Not 10. As soon as you flap up there and start walking around, your foot kind of slides a little bit. Some ice shards fall. Toby's head looks over and sees you.
Just
Like 2 snowballs
just-
already in hand.
I'd imagine just like Avendora just like like catches it, looks over that way, flaps up onto the roof, starts stealthing towards Toby. His foot slips, he slams onto the roof and then falls into a snowdrift.
You land, you kind of like sit up. 2 snowballs.
Yeah, I'd say he's disoriented, so he doesn't catch them. Ah!
Toby's like, and fucking bolts. I was say Toby's laughter and your falling has woken up Marco.
Ah. Don't tell Larsa about this.
He's going. Marco just
Okay. Look, if you don't, I'm gonna go. Okay. He's gonna start walking off.
Got your bread, by the way. Lassa, Crash.
Yeah, are
Thank you.
they over to the are they over to the bar area now?
Yeah,
I
over
would
there.
assume.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna go over there.
And also you. Got you one as well.
She's gonna toss it at Avendora.
Let me roll. No, he's gonna catch it.
It's
Roll
a
deflect,
hefty, like dark rye bread.
Right. He's gonna kind of like brush the snow off
Mhm.
from falling, and probably should have done that before he walked into the into the bar. Now there's snow on the floor. He's gonna
You're
put it
leaving
in
puddles
his
everywhere.
satchel. Yeah.
Oh, you snowy already.
Well, it's Winter's Nest, so.
I mean, sure, but have you been awake long? I don't. Is it snowing out right
No.
now?
Yeah,
It's
I mean, it
snowing.
stopped,
It's always
right
snowing.
now.
Like it,
Yeah.
Winter's Nest never stops snowing. It's either a heavy downpour of snow, like very thick flakes, or it's like a light dusting floating through the air. But it never truly stops.
It's
Gotcha.
lighting up, but it was, I was just out there and it was pretty blistery. It was pretty it was a lot. Anyway,
Okay.
we got bread. Yay.
Yeah, I got everyone bread. I thought we could munch on it while we head over to the Matugs. You know?
All right.
All right, I guess we're set.
You guys head over to the Martuk's homestead. And it doesn't take long. You're like a half a block from there before you start hearing the giggling of Toby.
Well, I guess he took that banishment pretty well if he's back to giggling.
Yeah, I guess so. Perchance
Larsa,
do
you were
any of
the
you know banishment?
Hmm?
Nothing. Let's say hi.
I'll say, Larsa, you were the only one who can actually track where he is with your passive. He is trying and semi-successfully staying in the shadows between the houses. Like every time you guys
Following?
walk by, he bolts to the next house. Yeah, he's following you guys, watching. You see there is a snowball in hand, like tracking you.
All right. Getting my shield out.
I like how that's the equivalent of like a kid runs up to you with a stick and you draw your sword.
Yeah.
Just rather not have snow in my
Still
face.
full shield.
Currently sitting on, not sitting, standing on the porch, bundled up in like a thicker robe, not really a going out coat. Looking rather confused, you see Zoe looking around, and she kind of spots you. Oh, thank the gods. That was incorrect.
Is there something wrong?
I, Toby, He got out this
Oh,
morning.
he's here.
Where?
There. Point to where I saw him last.
She leans over the railing to look back, and Toby just kind of like hides around a corner. You little shit! I'm gonna fucking.
Have you considered putting a bell on him?
I'm getting there, and she walks around the corner.
Perhaps chains.
Chains?
You know, like to make noise so they clank together.
See, that sounds a lot more like you're trying to make him a prisoner. What kind of
That
children
little
have you
shit
been
hit me
dealing with?
snow.
You're trying to get him locked up for throwing a snowball at you.
No, I just need him in one place for a little bit.
That's
That
what
sounded
locked
a
up
lot worse
means.
than I meant.
You just
Let's
you
move
just
on
hear,
from this
ow,
conversation.
ow, mom, please, ow. As
Evandore's gonna pick up a snowball.
Zoe walks back into view, holding onto one of Toby's horns and like dragging him behind her. Ow, mom, please, let go. Mom, please, no. Sees the snowball. No. I'll stay inside. I promise. Drops the snowballs. I promise. Please. Yeah, you had your chance, you little fucking shit. You knew Maria was out today. Why would you do that?
You know, I think I can completely get away with saying kids these days because of my circumstances. Kids these days.
Yeah, you act just like him, so you can't really.
Excuse you, I do not act just
Yeah,
like him.
just
I was
like him. You're like a kid. Yes. Sorry.
no. You're
Sorry.
I don't know
Okay,
where you're
let's-
just getting things to say, but it's like you're actually just saying things.
I'm sorry. Let's just continue.
I don't need you to say sorry.
Fine. Let's just move on.
Zoe opens the door, throws Toby inside. She turns around and he looks like he is trying to turn and run to the back of the house before Zoe's tail flings out and kind of whips him in the butt. You are going to your room, young man. Yes, Mom. Just kind of starts walking inside, grabbing his ass. Slams the door shut.
You know, Avendor, I'll
Right.
have you know I was never sent to my room.
Right. So, welcome back. How was it? I saw a couple of you for a couple seconds out there.
You talking
Toby
about
said
the
he saw
trip?
you. Yeah. Toby said something about you guys being at the wedding. He said a lot of things about the
Well,
wedding.
yeah. We went to the wedding. It was a pretty nice occasion. I mean, it got a little bit stressful because of the whole deal with things, but the actual service itself was quite nice.
Right. Yeah, it was lovely. Carol looked fantastic in that dress. I'm jealous. I didn't get
I
nothing
mean,
like
as much as I agree with you, it thinking about Carol in that dress and the whole thing just kind of it stings a little bit just because it makes me think about you know, they had Elsie get that dress for the wedding.
Oh, y'all know Elsie?
Yeah, Elsie was kind of roped into some rough stuff with the wedding. I don't know how much you know about that or Elsie's
All I know
situation in
is
general,
Elsie's
but
going on a bit of vacation, and Maria's out in the town over helping her get away down to Tyson.
well, I'd say it's certainly a break.
Yeah, all that Snow Squad official business stuff. I'm not supposed to know.
Right, right. Well, I'm sure you know a lot about ranching, though, which is the official business that we are here for today.
Really?
I mean, I'm not really the one asking.
Right. I'm trying to figure out how to get Marco here to
Marco is
stop
not
eating
behind you.
pineapple. No, what? Damn it. All right.
He's not eating He's not eating pine trees.
That's
He
good.
just hasn't left the spot that
That's
you
right,
left him.
because I
A very
didn't
good boy.
tell him to follow. Right. Marco is back at the brass bullet. He's a triceratops.
Mhm.
I was wondering how to get him to stop eating pine trees and all that sort of stuff. He's saying that he loves the stickiness of it on his teeth, and I don't know how to really get him to not do that because it's upsetting his tummy.
First of all, you can talk to Triceratops now.
Yeah, I can. I could.
That must come in handy. Secondly, what? Pine trees.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
They usually don't go for that. They like bigger stuff. But it I don't know. I just usually give them the feed and they'll go with that. But I've never asked them about it. Yeah, 'cause I can't.
What if we replace Marco with one of theirs?
Why would we do that?
Well, it would be, the dude wouldn't notice. Never mind.
We're not gonna do that.
But if we just leave
Yeah, it was just
Marco
a thought.
here,
Yeah, what if they could, he could pick it up from here?
You are the greatest weaver of terrible ideas.
I'm not a.
Okay. So you wouldn't know of any sort of substitute then
sugar.
that they can eat?
Oh, can eat sugar. Like sugar cubes, but Triceratops get pretty big, so you're gonna need a lot.
Hey, do you import bees?
No, bees
No?
tend to
They wouldn't.
not like the cold.
Yeah, no, but like, honey could work. So.
Well, yeah, you could use honey, but why would you ask about importing bees if you're just looking
Well,
for honey?
bees make honey, right? What makes honey?
Bees make honey.
Bees do
but
make honey. Okay, cool.
Well, you could have just asked for honey first.
Well, yeah, but like, doesn't honey come from bees?
It does, but why didn't you just ask for the honey when unless you're trying to keep the bees to
No,
always have honey.
you can have the bees. I don't want the bees.
Well, I don't want the bees because it's too cold
You
out.
don't want bees?
No.
They're just gonna die.
Well, Hey, would honey work?
I assume so.
Because he says he likes the stickiness, so.
Yeah, honey would work if you find a place to sell it. It's a bit of a
Would there
rarity
be
around
any
here,
trying-
being
I've reached the conclusion that we have two solutions. One, we respect Marco's wishes and put up with the whole indigestion problem. Or two, we don't respect his wishes and we just give him the feed and we take a good eye on him. Those are our two options. We're not going to swap out Marco for a different Triceratops. We're not going to search for goods that are not local to this continent. We're not going to do whatever other weird stuff we're going to do. We're not going to feed Marco to 200 raptors and use them instead. We have two options. Lhasa, are we going to respect Marco's wishes as a big Triceratops boy and let him have the stuff that makes us feel terrible every morning? Or are we going to give him the feed and just do what you do when you have authority over someone and just give him the feed and don't let him out of the pan? Two options.
This is because of last night, isn't it?
This is not because of last night. Everything is just dragging along with weird discussions that have dragged on for really more than makes sense. But if you want to bring up last night and talk to me and try to be honest
No,
to me
I
about stuff that
just- I
happened instead of
was-
going behind my back and just saying things that blatantly aren't
wasn't
true
going
and then
behind your
lying even
back.
more about apologizing to me, we
It
can
was
go
a
down that route. But if we
discussion.
don't want to go down that route, then we can choose one of these two choices and we can ride the rest of the way.
Zoe just leans into you, Larsa. What happened last night? Sounding
have
like
to
one of my arguments with Maria.
Call her Maria? Anyway, overheard conversations, that's all.
Oh.
All right, I guess
Does
it was
Cora
a
hear
one-time
that
thing.
part? Or Zoe being quiet?
Zoe was watching all this and she's just like, hey, why does
Okay, so she was being quiet. Okay, that's all. I
yeah,
wanted
she
to
was
know.
like whispering to Larsa, like, hey, they sound like a married couple right now.
Anyway, yeah, I could try to get him to not eat any sort of pine. It's just that we're surrounded by pine trees all the time.
Well,
What
we're
if
not
we go
doing much
down-
besides looking at a Triceratops all day, so it's not exactly like we're distracted that much.
What if we go down by the coast and then go along the coast?
But we have to
That's-
get to the cabin first.
Well, yeah, but that's like, well, no, but like, if we're along the coast, then there's no trees.
The cabin
There's-
is not next to the coast.
No, but okay, we'll go to the cabin then.
That's what we were doing. What? Why are you so
No,
behind
that's
on
what
everything?
I know what I'm saying. I'm.
Gotta like to interfere. You could from Laco, you could take the coast up to the cabin and then head back along the coast. Looking at the map right now.
I assume that was a lake. I mean, I guess.
So this is Laco. Here's the ocean.
Yeah.
You guys could go from Laco and just head up this way.
And the spot next to the lake isn't wooded.
So this area, yeah, this little section here, there's no woods.
Well, sure, but we're still gonna have to go by the woods along the
Yeah.
lake once. Yeah, so then it's.
Unless you like cut through and you just avoid this little section here, just camp out on the ice.
I guess
you
I
could just
should have
spend the
said
day and travel.
shoreline.
Note.
Mm.
Yeah, because there's the house. So
Thought there was a land bridge there.
no.
Mm.
It's just lake.
Well, if we go, look, this is a massive fucking lake, right? If we just go along the edge here, we should be able to make it to the cabin with. I mean, less. It's not a solution, but it's a better.
We're going along the lakeside, and we can keep a decent eye on him. And really, it's more of just a matter of if we want to listen to Marco or not, because we can keep our eyes on him at all times, and if we don't want him to have the pan, we can tell him not to. If he doesn't like that, then either too bad, so sad, or we listen to the thing. I don't care.
All right.
I'll leave it up to an animal handler, though.
All right then. We have to go get Marco.
So that's all the business in Laco, then. Just making sure?
Yep.
Great. Off we go.
Is Is Toby leaning out of the window hearing us say this?
Toby is. I actually rolled for that. Toby has slid open the window. Larsa can hear the window open, and on the second floor is like semi like halfway out of it, trying to reach for like the neighboring roof.
I knew it. So Avendor, I want to say Avendor predicted this. I want to bean him. I'm still holding the snowball.
Yeah, make an attack roll. He would consider. He does considerably have half cover.
Is this an improvised weapon?
This would be an improvised weapon. Yes.
Okay, so that would just be. That's 15.
15. Yeah, you hit. He's a kid. I'm gonna see how much fall damage he takes because he's on the second floor.
No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, because it's only 10 feet. You, Lars, you like kind of lean over, see, and you just feel like a shadow over you as Avendor leans down, like sideways throws, and you see Toby look an instant and is like almost like a slow mo, just turns snowball and just falls with a very thick thump in the
Oh my
snowbank.
stars.
From
Is
like
he moving?
yeah, he's moving like he's trying to like his like two hands are like trying to. He's a little stuck in the snow.
Oh, all right.
You just hear?
Oh,
I can't get up.
Laura's gonna rush over and pull him out of the snow.
So he
Won't
jumps the
rush
railing,
over.
starts running through the snow with not snow wear slippers. Oh, you little shit! Picks him up. Great. I'm not gonna start locking your fucking window. It's just like under the arm carrying him.
That might be a good idea.
What just happens?
I think he fell out.
He just fell out. I'd assume he'd know the bounds of his window.
What? Let's not dwell on this. Let's move on. Hey guys, let's go ahead and get back to Marco.
Can I roll insight?
Make an insight check. Avendora, make a deception or persuasion check because it's not exactly you lying, but this is also you trying to avoid the subject. So I'm gonna leave it up to you. You do not need to tell me.
Kind of. It is pretty close to lying.
Close.
Okay, I do have advantage on insight though.
You do.
They're both not very good rolls though. This is a 10, I believe.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
seems to be telling the truth. Doesn't really know nothing.
Okay. I guess we should get going then.
Good plan.
You guys head over to Marco, who is just vibing. He is munching on something.
Oh no.
It sounds a lot crunchier than pine needles.
Marco, what are you eating?
I don't know.
Well, that's not good. Guys, help me prop his mouth open.
I don't speak animal.
Yeah, how did you understand him?
No.
I mean, I think Avendora would just promptly understand the
My secret.
concern in Lars's voice and the
Yeah.
suspicious crunching coming from a Triceratops mouth.
Marco, spit it out.
What?
How many birds, just in curiousness, how many birds are now on top of Marco?
Still all 6.
Okay.
There's blah.
Okay, can I tell
Make
what
an
it is?
investigation check.
Okay. Scroll up because apparently I scrolled down. move my freaking stuff because it keeps getting stuck. What are you? Investigation. That is 18.
18. Marco seems to have taken a chunk out of the side of the inn, one of the support beams, and has just been munching that contently.
Oh, God. Marco, stop eating weird stuff.
What's
Um,
weird?
Stuff that you aren't supposed to be eating.
Was I not supposed to eat that?
No.
Oh.
So
Texas
the
like
feedbacks
beat
are
and, like tries to
on.
start pushing it closer towards the corner of the building.
Are the feedbacks still on the sled?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of those and give it to him.
Kind of buries his face into it.
All right. As much as I just want to leave, I'm gonna pay for that. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm going inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you walk inside. He guy's still behind the counter.
Cool. Koro, yeah, our beast of burden took a chunk out of your side there.
Oh,
The side.
Joy. How much?
Just a little bit. Not too much.
Okay, a little bit to you, a little bit to me.
I don't quite understand what that means, but no, just part of a beam.
Great. That will have to be replaced.
See you later, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right, so we have two options here. We can A, keep going until a major plot point where you two feel like you should probably wait for Tesh and Avadora. Fuck! Tesh and Hex should be relevant for it, or we can stop here at Larsa paying for damages.
I think that the most that we can do is travel for less than a day and have a conversation between Larsa and Clara, and then on the other end of the spectrum is we kind of just finish up with the whole paying for damages thing and leave it there.
I'll say you guys could just travel to the cabin and check it out.
Yeah, I think for the sake of the speed of the following sessions, it might be good to close that last day of distance, since you said like within this range of Laco, you don't need to roll for encounters. And like crashes up on Marco, and Avandora likes to be around in the area, but not actually on the sled, so it's not like they're even nearby anyway.
Yeah. All right, so right. 5 gold, and I'll forget this happened.
All right, that's fine. hand over 5 gold.
Okay. Takes a gold, pockets it. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Sorry. Gonna leave.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're done. Now we can go. Jeez.
Alrighty then.
So, you guys head out. No need to roll for encounters. I will ask, are you going on top of the ice to avoid trees, or are you just staying along the shoreline of the lake?
Along the shoreline, I don't trust going over the ice.
Great. I will say, somebody make an animal handling check to keep Marco away from pine trees.
Me. Would be me.
Get that nat 20.
It was not a nat 20.
Darn.
I'm rolling mids, which is fine. It's fine.
But it's good. It's what modifiers are for.
Yes. So 13 is 13 plus. Oh, it is a dirty 20.
Nice.
I
You,
was like 17 plus 3. Oh, yep.
in the day and a half it takes to get there, you do successfully keep Marco away from the pine trees.
Yay.
Whenever he starts to go for it, I assume you just kind of throw the feed in front of his face, like, no, this.
This only. We're not doing pine trees anymore. You got your treat. Before.
Okay. Face plants into the feed. The crows are, whenever the feed bag is open, taking bits of it.
Part of my
Relative to a
gift.
triceratops, it hardly even means anything.
Right.
But you guys do make it to the
Sure, they're
cabin.
happy.
It looks just the same as when you left it. Doors closed, 2 stories. The windows darkened on the inside.
I imagine the main deal is still probably inside. I don't think that Vashra would just have us come around to see the exact same thing twice.
Right. Can I see if there's like any footprints around?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Thinking about that pamphlet that almost made me go crazy. Oh goody. Roll a 16 plus 6. $22.
You don't see any humanoid footprints. You see a couple different animal tracks, rabbits, deer, but not really anything humanoid or anything larger than that.
Okay.
Especially nothing leading close to the cabin.
Okay. Then should we just try the door? I'm a little bit afraid of what we're gonna find.
I mean, I don't expect anything too bad. We've been here before when we knew what we were doing, much less, so. I mean, if you still want to be careful about enchantments or traps or whatever, sure. Is it like basically night at this point?
The sun's on the horizon, yeah.
Hmm.
Long shadows from the pine trees going over the cabin, adding a bit of a creep factor to it.
Oh, I forgot to loudly say at the start of the session, I should check my notes and to-do list.
It's fine.
Is that-
It's fine. I did part of it.
Did part of it. Are you still capable of doing the second half of it? Or does it require everyone?
It might require everyone.
Dang.
Okay. Well, being cautious about the door. Lars is gonna. Can I check for traps?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay. Apparently, I'm just giving myself all of these rolls. What did you? Oh my goodness. That's a natural 19, so +6.
The door's not trapped. The door's not even locked.
Oh, good. Then I will turn the knob and open it.
Yeah, opens up. It's the same kind of trashed room with that large hole in the center of it. Staircase to the right. Door on the other side of the room, which you guys learned led down to the basement.
Arcana check to see if there's anything weird with the building.
Make an Arcana check. Are you inside, Clara?
Yeah, I'll go inside for this.
Gotcha. I will say the
That's
door seems to be on a tilt because the
17.
door does close by itself. The two boys walk in with you guys.
A 17.
17. You don't get a sense of magic from here. The only thing that's kind of tripping you up a bit is the fact that you don't see any light coming in from the windows. It's just this like grayness, but you remember that from the last time.
And there's the hole downward, right?
Yeah, there's still that hole in the floor
Yeah.
where you raised
Okay.
a pile of dirt to get up.
Well, I can't see. I'm gonna cast light.
Yeah.
I was going to cast light, but yeah, cast light for that.
Use my warhammer for that. Boop. Okay. What are we looking for here exactly?
I think Vasha said something about transportation. But so far I'm not seeing anything different. I guess we just have to investigate the basement, because I don't think she would bring us here for no reason. I
Okay.
head down the stairs.
I will say you would have to jump across the 10-foot gap in the floor to get to the stairs to the basement, or else there'd be a stairway to the right which leads to the second floor up.
Oh, we didn't go to the second floor, did we?
You did. That's where you
did?
saw the black and white spheres.
Right. Right. I guess the second floor first, actually.
Yeah, you guys head up the stairs. The door to this floor is open though, being as you guys left it open, and it's just a empty room. Remove the circles on the floor and ceiling that over and over again just say words that you can't understand except for the languages you speak.
No one here knows what they say?
I think you investigated last time that It is in every one of the languages, and it's a form of sealing. Just repeatedly over in several different types of runes: sealing, containment, cage.
Right.
Okay. So it's pretty empty in here.
I was assuming there'd be something new, but maybe it was just something that we missed. But that might make it rather subtle. We can check the basement, and if there's nothing there, then I guess we just kind of have to search around for a while, and then that still results in nothing. I can kind of go off on my own and talk to Vasha about it.
All right.
Guess I'll jump over that 10-foot gap on the first floor to take the stairs down to the basement.
Make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Uh, I know that technically speaking, it's like an objective number for this under certain rules, but I'll just make a check for it. That's 17 raw. I imagine
Yeah,
I
no,
probably
you
don't
got
need
it.
to look
The
at. Yeah,
DC's 10. You got it.
cool. I'll head down the stairs after that. Yeah.
I will say, Larsa, since you were in the room, and I forgot to say this with the passive perception, everyone's boxes are reclosed.
Do they still say the same names?
Yeah.
Are they
Clara?
locked again?
They're not. Well, yours isn't, at least. Clara, when you head down to the basement, it's still that basement. Still see that dirt mound. You can kind of see the vague shapes of where all of you sat in the dark when you first got up.
Is there anything weird about the places that we sat at, or is it just disturbed dirt?
Make a insight check or investigation. This would be investigation.
Investigation. Okay. 15.
15. It not really. All of you were kind of separated like the same distance apart. Not in a line, but in like a circle-ish.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing special about like a spot where we could have been magicked in. It's just dirt.
Just dirt.
Okay. In that case, last thing I'll do with the basement is probably just cast regular mold earth to fix that mound that I did at the start.
Great. Roll for it.
No wild magic.
Fantastic. Yeah, you just put it back down.
Yeah, I don't see anything special about down here.
Okay. Curious about the boxes. I'll go open mine.
Yeah. You open it up, and what gear will Larsa have had when she got grabbed? Gear, keepsakes, clothes, random trinkets, items.
She would have had her shield, probably. I don't know that
I
it's
see
any
that I'm the
better
only
than
one
what I
that
currently
prepared
have.
the full list for this.
Yeah. She would have been wearing the, what is that, full plate? Was that a full plate? I think it was more of a half plate.
Say half plate would be medium armor. Would it be
Yeah.
like splint? Say there's splint, chain shirt,
Mm. Where'd it go? It was the screenshot. Where did you go, screenshot? Did I delete it? I don't delete anything. Why would I delete it?
Was it breastplate you're thinking about?
Mm, maybe.
Let's see. So if you're looking at heavier armor, it's going to be ringmail, chainmail, splint, or plate. For medium armor, it's hide, chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, and half plate.
Mm, I'm assuming it was probably warm. So, yeah, it would have been like a half plate.
You find your dinged up old armor, your shield. The can't find your club in there anymore because you took that with you.
Yeah. And I
Would you
already
have any
had my
keepsakes?
holy symbol on me. Keepsakes. Oh. Definitely something I forgot about.
A tooth from Sheila.
No.
A little trinket from Vera. No, not Vera. That's not right. Fuck, what's her name? She was my favorite. Boovie. Like a little handmade thing from Boovie. Maybe a dagger that you confiscated from Tordred. Or she let you confiscate. A broken string from Balam.
Yeah.
Or is Larson not a hoarder like that?
Not really a hoarder. She probably would have kept something from Boovie if it had been made for her.
Yeah,
It's a voodoo doll.
yeah, straight up. It's just a little you.
Cute. Nice. I'll pick that up. And maybe well. Yeah, I'll take everything.
By the way, the ones I listed off, I only suggested them. They're not actually in there.
No. Just the
Okay.
voodoo doll.
Just the voodoo doll. Okay. So you're leaving the armor in there. You're leaving the shield.
No, I want to take the armor and the shield as well.
Gotcha.
If I can.
Yeah, easy enough. Dude. Exactly how it still feels warm as if you were just wearing it. But the warmth is like quickly
Weird.
fading. Clara, do you make it up to the second floor?
Yeah, Clara will head back up. So I didn't
Great.
find anything special about
Athletics check.
anyone else in.
That's an
Okay.
athletics check.
14.
14, yeah.
So I didn't find anything special about anyone else in the cabin. It seemed all pretty much the same and not really that interesting.
Well, maybe check your box
Okay.
because I found
Sure.
all my old stuff.
Clara will look in her box.
Open it up, and sure as shit, there's all your old stuff.
No. Oh, nice. I was missing this stuff. We got. Oh, we got the hat. Yes. Clara's gonna put on a big black wide brim hat. I've been missing this. My head was so bad I couldn't do any of the whole showsy things with it, and of course it's the flute, but I don't really need that anymore. But she'll probably put it in my bag. My outfit choices again. And I get to be the old one instead of a whole bunch of new stuff. Not that new stuff has really been very much of a problem, but well, can't be wearing the hat with this. I mean, could wear the hat with this. No, this is a travel thing. I'll put. Claire's gonna take off the hat and put it in her bag as well. Just, switching it? No, because this would have been a fire weather, so it's too cold. Yeah, but I'll make sure to wear it later.
So nothing in terms of what we're trying to find?
Oh, I mean, sure, we've not really found anything about the whole transportation or whatever the Vacha was saying, but got my old outfits. That's pretty fun. I think
Yeah.
we didn't
Those
have
are
that
nice.
before. Well, might as well. Clara's gonna take everything from the box and pile it into her bag. I suppose that I should probably still, I guess, ask Vasha about the stuff, because she was saying something else, I think. And it doesn't really seem like any of this stuff is what she was mentioning, but it's possible that it's in one of their boxes. But, I mean, I can go separate for a moment after I get all my stuff in the box and then ask Vasha about it, probably.
Okay.
Once Clara's grabbed all of her things, she'll separate from the group and try to get Vasha's attention.
What?
Gotcha.
We're still sort of in the middle of it, even though there's two of them missing.
So, go ahead and roll a Arcana check to try to connect to Bashra.
While she's
a
doing
1.
that.
It's that constant feeling of somebody standing behind you, of being watched, but not in like I'm in danger way. As soon as you step into this cabin, it was just gone. Like throwing a coin into a fountain of dark water. Like you just vanished, not the other way around.
I may have to go a bit farther than I thought. The rest of y'all can talk amongst yourselves about that whole new stuff thing. I have to go for a walk if I want to get Vasha's attention, it seems. Talk to you later, though. Clara's gonna leave the cabin and try to focus on the feeling of being
open up
watched
the
again.
door and you are hit with a very humid, warm breeze as you are looking out into a jungle. And that's where we're going to end.
I see.
Damn it. I was gonna say while she was trying to contact Vashra, I would have put the voodoo doll in the pocket.
In your pocket?
Yep.
Yeah.
And probably felt the thing that I was supposed to find.
We can still say you do that, Larsa.
Mhm.
You just put the voodoo doll in like a little side pocket. You just feel like beads. You pull them out, and you're looking at a necklace that has 9 red orbs on it, about an inch across.
Cool. Thank
Now
you,
we're gonna
torture
get there. Where is Batok? I need to shut you off. I am trying to remember how to kill Craig. Batok. Stop recording, right?
Yeah, I believe so.